run. Describing the action from Tannadice, Rob McLean.
There are two changes to the Dundee United team which drew here with Kilmarnock a fortnight ago. Teenager Craig Easton drops out, as does Cameroon international Jean-Jacques Mise, who's struggling for fitness. In comes Swede Magnus Skoldmark and winger Andy McLaren. Lars Zetterlund and Siggy Jonsson are both fit. For player coach Maurice Malpass, it's Scottish cap tie number 77. He's your original one-club man. Malpass is in the middle of a two-match ban, but the new rules on suspension mean he can play here. Dean Winders knows all about suspension too. He saw the red card 3 times in an amazing dismissal the last time he was here at Tannadice. But he has undoubted talent, and he's recalled after being a sub against Rangers last time out. That's the only change from the team comprehensively beaten at Ibrox. Michael O'Neill starts on the bench. Bulgarian Ilyan Kyriakov, who was sent off in that game, is another to benefit from the disciplinary rule changes. He plays, as does John Ingalls, who's taken advantage of the 2-week layoff to recover from injury. And the referee for the tie of the round in the Tennant Scottish Cup is Kenny Clark. Dundee United kick off, and it's the 5th meeting of the season for these North East rivals. So far, the tally is 2 wins for United, 1 for Aberdeen, and 1 draw. With 1 more meeting to come this season, a league match. Malpass with Stephen Presley inside. Siggy Jonsson available for the short pass. It was Skoldmark's head flick. Kjell Olofsson lining up the shot. Saved by Jim Leighton. 13 goals already this season, Kjell Olofsson. 12 of them have come in league games, and he really strikes them from this sort of range. Presley's header falls for Winders. Billy Dodds is onside. Ian Jess through the middle. Stephen Glass is in behind. Here's Glass. Jess the target there, cut out by Maurice Malpass, who's furious. United being caught out, in fact possibly more furious that the offside flag didn't go up against Billy Dodds. I think that's the concern from Malpass, that Aberdeen really couldn't make this count. And from Jess, away from Zetterlund. Kyriakov, shooting opportunity here for Bernard. Maybe too much time there. It was a lazy effort, he leant back, and it was no great problem for Sieg Dijkstra. Wanted to be over this, keep the shot on target. Successful at neither. Ian Jess, good first time pass. Here's Brian O'Neill. Bernard is in support. And O'Neill obstructed. May well have been looking for this Brian O'Neill, but he was certainly caught. Staring into the sun, Ian Jess. It's for Billy Dodds. Here's O'Neill. Good effort. Presley's challenge there was enough to put Brian O'Neill off. Still waiting for his first Aberdeen goal. Well delivered by Jess, and Presley's challenge put him off. Away from Gary Smith. Olofsson being pressured by Bernard. Good tackling back by McLaren. And McLaren again. In for Winters. Couldn't put the header on target. He's put away more difficult chances than this, Winters. Well pulled back by McLaren. Mark Perry having a look at the options. Olofsson. McLaren against Glass. Skoldmark. Back for Andy McLaren again. The tackle missed by Kyriakov, but not by Glass. Olofsson and Winters, possible targets here for Skoldmark. Ordered away by O'Neill. Skoldmark again, it came off Kiriakov, and it's knocked in by Robbie Winters. United are ahead. 14 minutes gone, and the deadlock broken by Robbie Winters. He scored twice against Aberdeen in the semi-final of the Coca-Cola Cup. And when this ball was deflected and it was knocked on by Kjell Olofsson, the final touch was from Winters. So sharp in the box, Winters. Goal number 16 of the season. Smith for Dodds. Holds up the ball well, Billy Dodds. It's for Glass. It's a good ball in. Ian Jess desperate to get a header to it at the near post. A top quality ball played in by Stephen Glass. Lots of admiring glances being cast in his direction, and it's not surprising. In Windus, looking for Jess. Getting there just in time before Pedersen. Now Glass overrunning it. That's a loose ball from Skoldmark. Won by O'Neill, and there's Stephen Glass. Good effort. Very competently dealt with by Sieb Dijkstra, because that shot was fizzing. Such a talent, Stephen Glass, and well saved. O'Neill to Ingles. Looking for Dodds. It's a good turn by Billy Dodds. Struck it well, but straight at Dijkstra. Good play this by Billy Dodds. Got himself away from Malpass, no mean achievement. But the shot really didn't trouble Dijkstra. Windus dallied too long, and he was caught by the Jonsson tackle. Unhappy that not enough was happening up ahead. And that's half-time. And United have their noses in front, courtesy of that Robbie Winters goal, his 16th goal of the season. The ball played in by Skoldmark. It took a deflection, and Robbie Winters was at his sharpest as he turned the ball past Jim Leighton. An evenly contested first half, though. Stephen Glass had the closest thing for Aberdeen, an angled drive, well held by Dijkstra, but he's a threat down the left-hand side for United. They'll be well aware of that. More to come in this cup tie, I have no doubt. Half-time at Tannadice. Dundee United 1, Aberdeen 0. Aberdeen restart, and such has been their form in the league that the cup offers them their only chance of a trophy success this season. But they have a bit to do to get their way back into this. Dundee United with the upper hand in terms of goals, although difficult to pick between the two in the first half. Paul Hegarty, the Aberdeen assistant manager, a very popular figure here at Tannadice. Such a successful player here in the 80s. Good turn by Andy McLaren. He's away from Kiriakov. The reverse pass for Olofsson. That came off Derek White. Smith's header. And now Kiriakov. Too casual. Almost getting himself into bother against Olofsson. White's pass intercepted by Jonsson. Andy McLaren did well. Fouled by Smith. Gary Smith doesn't agree. Olofsson, Zetterlund and Jonsson are over the ball. A fresh air shot from Derek White, which was a bit alarming for the Aberdeen defence. In from Kjell Olofsson, and nobody there after Derek White's slip, and Andy McLaren couldn't keep it in. Robbie Winters, beaten by Derek White, gets it back, good control. And the pace as well to take him away from Stephen Glass. Looking to get it back from Olofsson. A chance for Winters. What a good tackle that was from Gary Smith. Danger's not over. Zetterlund looking to find Olofsson. Given straight back to Lars Zetterlund. Derek White. Now Perry trying to keep the pressure on. The second goal at this stage might well settle it. Zetterlund's ball in away from Kiriakov. McLaren doing the chasing. Twisting away from Kiriakov, McLaren. A good ball in. Just a shade too close to Jim Leighton, but good play that by Andy McLaren. Tremendous skill this from McLaren to get himself away from Kiriakov. It was a dangerous ball in, just a touch too close to Leighton. McLaren for Zetterlund and Winters. Olofsson doing well, keeping himself onside. Zetterlund's in the box. Couldn't quite get there. Was defended by Smith. Did enough to thwart Lars Zetterlund. Gary Smith. Ingles being pressed by Olofsson. Ian Jess loses it to Zetterlund. That was aimed at Winters, and not too far away from finding its target. Won by Skoldmark. Robbie Winters through the middle. It was a good tackle by Ingles. He did enough here to stop Winters, getting his second of the game. Knocked down by Glass for Windus, he's lost it. Olofsson to Winters. First time effort from Robbie Winters. Jim Leighton gets a touch and concedes a corner kick. Jim Leighton felt he had to go for it. The shot actually wasn't heading in, but Leighton had already launched himself into the dive. Gary Smith. Better spell this for Aberdeen. Bernard, it's a good ball in. What a chance that was. A good run made by Dean Windus for the Paul Bernard ball. He did well to win this, and he flighted in a clever ball. But Windus, the header straight at Dijkstra. Michael O'Neill for Kiriakov. There's Stephen Glass. On the left foot, kicks a deflection, it almost broke for Mike Newell. It's behind for the corner kick, and it was almost a chance for the equaliser for Newell. The Glass shot coming off Malpass. Jess in a tight situation, back for White. Mike Newell, here's Bernard. It's a good effort from Bernard, spilled by Dijkstra. A close thing there in the United area. It was powerfully hit into the ground by Bernard, and it caused problems for Dijkstra. It's a concerted spell of pressure this though from Aberdeen. Trying to keep their cup dreams alive. A flip from Newell, and Dean Windus almost in the end of it. The introduction of both O'Neill and Newell has definitely given Aberdeen a cutting edge. Aberdeen can safely throw caution to the wind now. It's do or die for them. Jess for Newell. He's in behind Boris Malpass, did so well. Bernard knocks it back. And cleared by Zetterlund. That was a real opportunity for Aberdeen. Stephen Glass, good effort. 25 yards out. But what a chance this was for Aberdeen. Pulled back by Newell, and this is where it all broke down. Jess for Ingles, and I'm not quite sure what that was from John Ingles. It certainly didn't find its target. Won by Jonsson, flicked on for Kjell Olofsson. This could kill the tie. Good save from Jim Leighton. perfect positioning at that near post, and he gave Kjell Olofsson nothing to shoot at when the Swede was clean through. Newell. This could well be the last chance, and Aberdeen have yet again given away possession. Skoldmark to Olofsson. Took a touch off Gary Smith. Another corner kick. Taken quickly to McSweggan. Back with Zetterlund. And that's full time. And Dundee United are through to the 4th round of the Tennant Scottish Cup. They've won the battle of these fierce North East rivals. And manager Tommy McLean, who is so disappointed with United's performance in the final of the Coca-Cola Cup, takes the first step towards what he hopes will be another cup final. The only goal of the game came after 14 minutes, and sharp shooting from Robbie Winters, set up by Skoldmark and Olofsson. That proved to be the only goal of the game. Aberdeen fought and fought through the second half, but they really lacked the spark to carve open a tight Dundee United defence. United, one goal enough for them, and they go through to the draw for the next round. At Tannadice, Tommy McLean's Dundee United 1, Aberdeen 0.
You're always worried when you're only one, and as I say, there's always going to be the initiative flows to the opposition now and again. But as I say, I thought overall we merited it and we were composed in how we handled it.
Do you look at that and think, I've got an awful lot to do?
No, I think the important thing is that we knew that the last time they came here that they were heavily defeated. I think that today that wouldn't have happened, and we knew that. I think from the players' point of view that they should be disappointed, because when you come to big occasions, and it was a big occasion, that we've failed, and hopefully we can learn from that and hopefully go from here.
So a narrow win for United. Gordon, you were there this afternoon, a deserved win?
I think it could have gone either way. At one stage I thought Aberdeen came into it a bit more in the second half. They forced a bit of pressure. I think it's two teams that aren't particularly playing well, to be honest with you. I don't think either team can be very happy about how they played, but the bottom line from Dundee United's point of view is they're through. They're in the draw tonight and Aberdeen are out, and it's a bit of a disaster for them to be out at the third round stage. You know, a big club like that would want to have a cup run, but I think they've got more important things in their mind just now. I think Aberdeen are really fighting for their lives in the Premier Division, so maybe, you know, Alec Miller will be able to concentrate a bit more on that, but it wasn't a great game. It was hard fought. There was a few nasty challenges I felt in the game. And I thought it just looked like a bit of a nervous occasion for both sides. Bad news for Aberdeen, and perhaps like Hibernian, as we mentioned earlier, a long, hard run ahead for them. For United, though, could that be the spark that turns them round this season? Yeah, I think they've more to play for than Aberdeen. I think they're slightly ahead of them. As I said, the two sides not really firing all cylinders. Dundee United, I felt, as the cup went on last year, they lost their momentum. This might just be the start of them begin to have a little run. And if that does happen, I'm sure they'll be safe in the league. I don't see them getting dragged into it, although they're not that far in front of the others. But I do think that they can have a little bit of a run. If the draw is kind to them tonight, a good draw at home, could be the quarter-final stages, and they might have a chance of having a run in the cup. It really is, the cup's what it's all about for them now. They're not going to do anything in the league, obviously.